Welcome to our third ever episode of the G3 Challenge. I'm your host, Brian Groff, and we are moving right along. We have two more new contestants. We have one contestant who was with us in the first show. We did have an opening when one of the contestants dropped out, and he was runner-up back in that first episode that we did, so he's moving on, and we will get to know him a little bit better. We did the hello in the first one, but that was already a couple weeks ago, so we're going to renew acquaintances there. Just to give you a little bit background on this show, after we get to know each of our contestants, we will do the first round, and in that round I will ask questions, and the correct answers are worth 25 points, and anyone that answers incorrectly will just have no points for that particular question, and then it will open up to the other two contestants. So it doesn't hurt to take a shot, take a guess. You're not going to lose any points. And we'll add them up after the first round, where 25 points go toward each of those correct answers. And then in the second round, it will be all Green Bay Packers questions, and each of those correct answers will be worth 50 points, and it's the same format there as I ask those questions. And we'll go through in timed rounds for the first round and the second round. And then when we come back after our final break, we will have our final round. And in that round, we will have 3 questions that I will ask, and each of our contestants will have a chance to write down the correct answer, and then we'll go through and see who has them correct, and any person who does, for each correct answer, you get 100 points. So that's the rules of the game, and the winner moves into the next week's round, and that's where all our champions will compete for a prize of $250. Our second place winner will get $75, and our third place winner will walk home with $25. So it's enough with me. With all the talking here at the beginning of the show, let's get to know our contestants. We already met Mark Mackesy a couple episodes back, but let's renew acquaintances, and we have Mark Mackesy who's joining us. And what'd you think of the first time through on this show?
It was a lot tougher than I thought. I thought it'd be a lot easier. It was pretty surprising, actually, some of the questions and some of the answers. So it was tough.
So the toughness is attributed to Jenny Ritchie because she came up with all these questions for us. Royce Boyles, who's been a guest a couple times on Green and Gold Gridiron, provided us with some of these questions as well. And Mark, really, by playing in one episode already, really has no advantage over the two of you. I want to let you know that, because all these questions are completely different as we go on week to week to week. Terry Gerink is contestant number 2. Terry, thanks for joining us.
Glad to be here.
And what made you decide that you would like to be a part of our game show?
I enjoy trivia, I heard about it, and decided to give it a try.
And how long have you been a sports fan? Is this just something your whole life? And in particular, have you always followed the Green Bay Packers?
My first memory is the first Super Bowl. So I would say it was about that 9-year-old kind of territory where I started enjoying sports.
And I've seen you quite a bit at the show that we did at Scotty's last year. I did the show that was at Dale's Weston Lane. So you like to get out, and you've had a chance to meet some of those players that have played in that first Super Bowl.
Yes, a number of times. The Kramers and such, certainly great remembering them with the 50th anniversary coming up this year.
Yeah, this is pretty cool with the 50th anniversary. And we move into the den with Downtown Ollie. We have Oliver Burrows. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
And of course, you get to talk sports every single evening. And we had Peter last week in that show, and he likes to call in to your show once in a while.
And Peter was anticipating going up against me, and I was spared the possibility of humiliation.
See, you don't think you'll be humiliated, do you?
I have no idea. We've got 2 experts here. My goal is to make sure I don't finish last.
You want to make sure you don't finish last.
Absolutely.
Tell me about the highlight of your athletic career. What stands out for you at the pinnacle of
My
your
athletic career, humorously put, there's people who were has-beens. I'm a never was. I took 2, it's a true story, I took 2 in the head playing baseball when I was 10 and blew out my arm by the time I was 13. My highlight, unfortunately, was a 3-year game, junior varsity football career as a kicker. And I got to try the only extra point. They brought in the varsity quarterback to hold, snap was down, good placement, and the center thought he was blocking for a pass and backed up and caught it right in the backside.
And that's the pinnacle.
That's the pinnacle of the career, unless you talk about when I was 8 years old and I personally lost the last of our 15 games and threw it away, and I still remember it 50-some years later.
And this sounds like a completely different show that we could do. And you know, the second best thing to playing sports is to talk about them. So you get to do that. Let's take our first break. When we come back, we'll have our first round. It's our general sports trivia, each worth 25 points. That's coming up after these messages on the G3 Challenge.
Do you like to walk?
Do you want to live longer?
You will love square dancing.
Friends you meet for life.
Marvelous people.
Like I said, meet people. I love it.
Love it.
I love square dancing.
The fun, the family.
Great variety of music.
The camaraderie.
You young?
It's fun.
Try it, you like it. Call 715-544-7969. Visit WisconsinSquareDancing.com for more information. First lesson free, singles and couples welcome.
Things break all the time and glue never works. What you need is Laser Bond USA, the amazing liquid plastic that fixes virtually anything in as little as 3 seconds. Laser Bond is not a glue, but a unique liquid plastic that only hardens with the UV light. Now fill in plumbing leaks in 3 seconds or less. Instantly repair kids' toys and keep playtime flying. The magic of powerful liquid plastic that hardens under ultraviolet light. The best part, the adhesive is made in the USA.
Wow, that is fast.
It bends, it's flexible.
If you mess up applying, just wipe clean. No sticky residue. Call now to get Laser Bond USA for just $19.99 and receive this protective carry case free. But wait, we're gonna double the offer absolutely free and ship your order free. Call now.
Call 1-800-504-3045 to get your Laser Bond USA. Call now or go to laserbondusa.com. So call 1-800-504-3045. Call now.
Welcome back to the G3 Challenge. So glad you could join us. We are in episode number 3 of this game show that we put together for the first time. Having a lot of fun so far. We hope that Mark, Terry, and Ali have fun in this episode as well. Let's move into our first round. Each of these correct answers is worth 25 points. And you're ready with your buzzers? Here we go. Which NBA team plays its home games in an arena located at 2 Pennsylvania Plaza? Terry.
76ers.
That is incorrect. Remember, you can take a guess because you will not lose points, and, well, we don't have any to start with. Mark.
Washington.
That is incorrect. Ali, want to take a shot?
I'm going to say the New York Knicks.
That is correct, the New York Knicks. In the original Rules of Basketball by Dr. James Naismith, how many rules were written to define the game? Started very simply. Terry.
3.
That is incorrect. Mark or Ali? Ali.
I believe it was 2.
That is incorrect. You know
I'll
which
go
2
with
numbers
5.
not to go with. 5. We should add them all up. It was 13. Which was the first NBA team to win 70 games or more in the regular season? Terry.
The Bulls.
The Bulls is correct. 25 points for you. Who holds the NBA scoring mark for a single half with 59 points? Mark.
Wilt Chamberlain.
That is correct. A 400 medley relay in swimming consists of each of the 4 swimming strokes. What order do they go in? Jenny Ritchie was a swimmer. Thanks to Jenny for this question. Anyone want to take a shot? Ali wants to.
Breast, back, butterfly, and freestyle.
That is correct. You have the 4. What NFL team has not made the playoffs since Bill Clinton was president? Mark. Moving on, I'm going to open it up. Terry.
Lions.
That is incorrect. Ali?
Tennessee Titans.
Incorrect. The answer is the Buffalo Bills. Which Chicago Bear made his NFL debut on Thanksgiving Day, 1925? Ali.
Red Grange.
That is correct. Red Grange is the answer. As a junior, Aaron Rodgers led Cal to a 10-1 regular season record. Who was that lone loss against? Terry.
Stanford.
Incorrect. Ali.
UCLA.
That is incorrect.
USC.
USC is the correct answer. 25 for Mark. Which NFL team won the most games in the 1970s? Mark.
Dallas Cowboys.
That is correct. How many years must a player be retired to be eligible? Terry?
5.
5 is correct, to be eligible for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. What record-setting quarterback was the NFL's 82nd draft pick in 1979? Terry?
Joe Montana.
That is correct. As a junior at Cal, Aaron Rodgers tied an NCAA record with how many straight completions against eventual national champion USC? How many straight completions for Aaron Rodgers? Terry?
18.
Incorrect. Ollie?
22.
That is incorrect.
23.
23 is correct.
Oh.
You knew that one the whole time.
No, I did not.
No, you did not. How many points was a touchdown worth in 1911? Who remembers back that far? Terry?
2.
Incorrect. Ollie?
5.
That is correct. It was 5. What were NFL players required to wear in games for the first time in 1943? Ollie?
Helmets.
Correct. The average golf ball has how many dimples? This one would have been good for our final round. How many dimples on a golf ball? Anyone want to take a shot at that? Ollie wants to.
I used to work in a golf ball factory, so if I don't know this one, I'm in trouble. I think it was about 203.
That is incorrect. You are in trouble. You want to take a guess?
156.
That is not right.
Might as well go 152.
That is, once again, we're going to add your numbers, 336. Who did Babe Ruth play for before joining the New York? Ollie?
Boston Red Sox.
Very good. Which 3 events make up the triathlon? Terry?
Biking, swimming, and running.
Very good. That is correct. 25 points for Terry. How many holes are there in the original wiffle ball? Ollie?
7.
Incorrect. Mark or Terry? Terry?
21.
Incorrect.
27.
It is 8. Moving on to baseball. What multi-nickname Yankees great suggested he be called the idol of the American boy? Mark?
Reggie Jackson.
Incorrect. Terry?
Mickey Mantle.
Incorrect. Ollie?
Joe DiMaggio.
Incorrect. The answer is Babe Ruth. Who topped the PGA Tour in earnings for 5 years in the 1970s? Terry?
Jack Nicklaus.
Very good. That is correct. The phrase about winning something hands down came from what sport? Jenny's just smiling at these questions. Ollie?
Swimming.
Incorrect. Terry?
Track and field.
Incorrect.
Boxing.
Incorrect. The answer is horse racing, a jockey who won a race without whipping his horse or pulling back on the reins. And finally, our last question in this first round. Where does sumo wrestling originate from? Ollie?
Japan.
Japan is the correct answer, 25 points for Ollie. So let's take a look at the updated scores. Jenny is furiously adding them up for us after the first round. Mark has 100 points, Terry has 125, and Ollie is in the lead with 150 points. We will take a break. When we come back, we will have our Green Bay Packers trivia in round number 2. Stick around, everyone.
Do you like to walk?
Do you want to live longer?
You will love square dancing.
Friends you meet for life.
Marvelous people.
I guess I meet people. I love it.
Love it.
I love square dancing.
The fun, the family.
Great variety of music.
The camaraderie.
Too young.
It's fun.
Try it, you like it. Call 715-544-7969. Visit WisconsinSquareDancing.com for more information. First lesson free, singles and couples welcome.
Hi, I'm Joan London. When I needed to find senior care for my mom, I really struggled to find the right fit.
That's why I recommend A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. They have advisors that can help you find the right senior care at no cost to you. There's a place for answers, a place for mom.
If you're struggling to find reliable senior living information for your mom or dad, call 800-452-3594.
Welcome back to the G3 Challenge. We're moving into the second round with Green Bay Packers trivia questions. Before we do that, the judge, Jenny Ritchie, has spoken, and Ali gave an answer on the 400 medley relay. He did have the 4 correct events. They just were not in the correct order. So the points that we have, if we give an updated total, and the correct number that we had going into the commercial is correct. So she had already made that correction going into the commercial. So Mark has 100 points, Terry 125, and Ali has 150 as we go into the second round. This is Green Bay Packers trivia. The first question is, in what year was Green Bay Stadium officially named Lambeau Field? Mark.
1960.
Incorrect. Terry.
1959.
Incorrect. Yes?
1956.
Incorrect. It was 1965. What nickname was given to Earl Lambeau, the man who founded the Packers? Terry.
Curly.
That is correct. Who officially owns the rights to the Green Bay Packers logo? Mark.
The NFL.
That is correct. What college influenced Curly Lambeau to make the original uniforms blue and gold? Ali?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame is correct. Curly attended and used their colors. For what college did Aaron Rodgers' dad play football? We've got Aaron Rodgers' dad trivia here. Any guesses? Terry wants to guess?
Cal.
Incorrect. Mark or Ali? The answer is Chico State. A trio of Vince Lombardi's linebackers were selected as the 6th best in league history for the series The Greatest. Hall of Famers Ray Nitschke and Dave Robinson were 2. Who was the 3rd? Terry.
Leroy Caffey.
That is correct, Leroy Caffey. In what year were the green and gold Packers uniforms introduced? Anyone want to guess? Mark?
34.
Incorrect. Terry?
56.
Incorrect. Ali?
Completely out of it, 1948.
You were close, 1950. How many games did the Packers play in their first season in 1919? Terry?
8.
Incorrect. Ali?
12.
Incorrect.
I'll go 9.
Incorrect. The correct answer is 11. In his lone season with the Jets in 2008, how many touchdown passes did Brett Favre throw? Terry?
23.
Incorrect. Mark?
I'm going to go 18.
Incorrect. Yes.
Another guess, 28.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is 22. Who held the position of Green Bay Packers head coach for the longest tenure? Mark.
Curly Lambeau.
That is correct. 2 men played in every game Vince Lombardi coached in Green Bay. Flanker Boyd Dollar was one. Who was the other? Mark.
Forrest Gregg.
That is correct. What year did the Green Bay Packers join officially the National Football League? What would become the National Football League? Ali.
1920.
Incorrect. Terry.
1919.
Incorrect.
21.
1921 is correct. Mark gets 50 points. Currently, what is the number of Green Bay Packers players in the Pro Football Hall of Fame? I'll give you the answer on that one, and we'll ask one more question, and we'll get through this round. 26 is the answer. How many years did Don Hudson lead the NFL in scoring? Mark?
8.
Incorrect. Terry?
7.
Incorrect.
9.
Ollie? Incorrect as well. 5. Let's do one more so we can get a correct answer here. Which Packer played the second most regular season games in team history? Terry?
Forrest Gregg.
Incorrect. Mark or Ollie? Ollie?
Don Hudson?
Incorrect. Just rattle through the list of names. Any guesses?
I go Brett Favre.
Incorrect. Favre has the most. Donald Driver has second most. Our updated standings going into the final round has Mark with 300 points. Terry has 225. Ollie has 200. We'll take a break. When we come back, we have our 3 questions in the final round, each worth 100 points.
Do you like to walk?
Do you want to live longer?
You will love square dancing.
Friends you meet for life.
Marvelous people.
I guess I meet people. I love it.
Love it.
I love square dancing.
The fun, the family.
Great variety of music.
The camaraderie.
You young?
It's fun.
Try it, you like it. Call 715-544-7969. Visit WisconsinSquareDancing.com for more information. First lesson free, singles and couples welcome.
Things break all the time and glue never works. What you need is Laser Bond USA, the amazing liquid plastic that fixes virtually anything in as little as 3 seconds. Laser Bond is not a glue, but a unique liquid plastic that only hardens with the UV light. Now fill in plumbing leaks in 3 seconds or less. Instantly repair kids' toys and keep playtime flying. The magic? A powerful liquid plastic that hardens under ultraviolet light. The best part? The adhesive is made in the USA.
Wow, that is fast.
It bends, it's flexible.
If you mess up applying, just wipe clean. No sticky residue. Call now to get Laser Bond USA for just $19.99 and receive this protective carry case free. But wait, we're going to double the offer absolutely free and ship your order free. Call now.
Call 1-800-504-3045 to get your Laser Bond USA. Call now or go to laserbondusa.com. So call 1-800-504-3045. Call now.
We're heading into the final round of the G3 Challenge. Each of these questions is worth 100 points, and it's possible for all 3 contestants to get all 3 right. They would each get the 300. We're going to make sure that someone at least gets the 3rd one, and we're going to take that answer either as whichever is correctly answered or whoever's closest to the correct answer. We're going to write down answers. I'm going to ask the first question, and that is, in what year was the law established that gave fans the right to keep a baseball hit into the stands? This is the final round. In what year was it established that fans had the right to keep a baseball that was hit into the stands? Have your answer? Question number 2. How many touchdowns did Aaron Rodgers throw at Cal during the 2004 season? His final season at Cal, how many touchdowns did Aaron Rodgers throw during that 2004 season? And for our final question, whoever hits it on the head or is closest will get the 100 points. If there's a tie, each of you gets 100. Third question is, Usain Bolt holds the record for the fastest time in the 100-meter sprint. What was his record time in seconds? In seconds, Usain Bolt holds the record for the fastest time in the 100-meter sprint. Whoever's closest or hits it right on the head. Thought we'd come up with tough questions.
Brutal.
Okay, the first question. In what year was it established that fans had the right to keep a baseball hit into the stands? Mark, what did you have for an answer?
1924.
1924. Terry?
1929.
29. Anali?
1947.
The correct answer is 1921. How many touchdowns did Aaron Rodgers throw at Cal during the 2004 season? Mark?
35.
Mark had 35. Terry?
34.
had 34, and Ali?
39.
39. The correct answer is 24. So our points are still at the same as we moved into the final round, and someone's going to get 100 points on this one. Usain Bolt holds the record for the fastest time in the 100-meter sprint. What was his record time in seconds? Mark?
8.75.
8.75. Terry?
10.1.
10.1. And Ali?
9.83.
9.83. The correct answer was 9.58 seconds. So Ali is the closest, so he gets 100 points for that. And our updated standings are as followed. We have a tie. Okay, hold that up one more time. The tie is between Mark and Ali with 300 points. Terry had 225, so I'm going to ask a question. And this will go back to the format that we had in the first 2 rounds. So either of you, whoever buzzes in first, has the first chance at answering. So this is for Mark and Ali. In 2008, the Packers did not have a first-round draft pick. Who was their first pick in the second round? Mark.
Jordy Nelson.
Jordy Nelson is the correct answer, and Mark Mackesy is moving into the final. Ali, you knew that one. Didn't you?
Yeah, I was thinking Justin Harrell.
Justin Harrell. Okay, Jordy Nelson was the answer, and we had to go to the tiebreakers. So Mark is moving on. He has 400 total points, and followed by Ali and Terry. Thanks so much for all 3 of you joining us. I appreciate it. Mark is moving on to next week. Thank you so much for watching. We will crown a champion of the G3 Challenge in our next episode. We'll see you then.